Hey Changemakers, welcome back to another episode of Changemaker Bite, and today we are talking about the definition of success. And we are featuring the interview that I did with my man Preston Smiles. And for those of you that are not familiar with him, he is a big time YouTuber, travels around the world, does these amazing workshops, and when he gets going, it is pretty epic. So without any more delays, let's take a look at what Preston has to say. Over to you, Preston Smiles.
Success happens when preparation meets opportunity, right?
Yeah. Preparation
being the key. Most people, and this is going to be twofold and it's going to sound paradoxical because I'm going to also tell you that all the learning happens in the game. But you have to understand that you're always in the game even when it doesn't appear like you are, right? Okay. Because there's no off switch for me. I'm living this shit. This is not, oh, we get off the podcast and then there's another Preston. I live this, so I'm always in the game. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in that moment, I knew what was calling me forward, but I knew I wasn't ready to hold it. I knew that in my leadership, I wasn't ready. And so instead of continuing on the career path that I was on, I said, you know what? What can I do right now that's in alignment with what I'm being called forward to, that is low-hanging fruit, which means it's easy to get to, that can make me money that I can get to right now.
Yeah.
And I went, surfing. I love surfing. I'm going to create the first spiritual surf school. I'm going to call it Smile Surf School. And so I went and I created this surf school where I teach people fundamentals of, spirituality and the ocean and what it all means and tying back the mindset and all of that stuff. And it blew up, right? All the while the surf school was going, I was reading, studying, learning. I was in the gym doing my own push-ups because I knew what was coming, right? I knew it was coming, all the while listening to intuition. Okay, awesome. I thought it was going to be one thing. I had no clue it was going to be like this, Jay.
Okay, there's a lot going on in just that clip. So let's just try to unpack this. I mean, first, I love his definition of success, which was success is when preparation meets opportunity, right? Specifically, the preparation part. And from that clip alone, I mean, there's so many different things, but two things that I would love to touch on is one, patience or lack of patience, right? Lack of patience in today's world. And then two is really embodying the message, right? And you could even tell when you watch the whole clip that, Preston is like this constantly, right? He is just operating in his zone, in his flow. But for him to be able to do that, I don't think, this is going back to the first point, so we're gonna bounce back between the two a little bit, but he was really patient in the beginning, right? He got, as he said, the tap on the shoulder. He knew that he wanted to do some of the things that he's doing now. Maybe he didn't have the perfect idea of like a book or international tour, but he knew that he wanted to be doing this. He wanted to inspire others and he wanted to go out and create something that was part of his legacy. And maybe some of you are in that stage right now. But here is the thing that I think Preston did really well and articulated well that a lot of millennials or a lot of individuals in today's social media driven world doesn't do, which is he took his time. He actually, as he says, he went to the gym, he prepared, he got his muscles ready, right? And, earlier in parts of the interview, I remember him saying, the avocado analogy, right? When you buy the avocado, it's not ready, but you wait a couple days and then it's like perfect, it's delicious, right? And so I think a lot of people jump into first time creating, first time business, first time anything, and they expect success right away, right? And then when they don't get it, they start criticizing themselves. They start judging their own self-worth. Whereas if you don't have the capabilities, you don't have the know-how, right? And so for you to be able to have that confidence, to have the capabilities, you need to go through a period where you're training. You need to go through a period where you are preparing yourself for what is to come. You're preparing yourself for you being in that spotlight, right? One of my really good friends, Tuan Yun, he calls this the spotlight moment, right? Who are you gonna be when the light is shining brightest on you? When everything is dimmed out, right? And you are the superstar. You are on the stage that you want to be in, right? And the stage is just metaphorically. You don't have to, be speaking around the world. But what is your stage, right? What is the thing that you're looking to create? Are you preparing properly and getting the right capabilities so that you are going to be the right person with the right skills at the right time to make the biggest level of impact. So that's one, patience, and I love that Preston talked about that. And then two, embodying the message, right? Also kind of like lack of expectation, which is really, really difficult, once again, because we're living in this social media driven world. You're seeing some of my content, you're seeing some of Preston's content, you're seeing whoever else's content, and you have an idea of what your content needs to be. Right? But unless you embody the message, just kind of like how you're watching me embody my own message, right? My delivery is going to be different than your delivery. My delivery is different than Preston's delivery. But the thing is, I don't try to say who's better or who's not. It's just that his delivery is his, my delivery is mine, your delivery needs to be yours, all right? And this is about everything. It's about you figuring out your voice. It's about you figuring out your brand. It's about you figuring out what works for you, and it's about you figuring out your message, right? That's what this journey, whether you're just launching your channel, your podcast, maybe you're just trying to figure out your voice, maybe you're just watching this and you're just like, I don't know, can't stop watching for whatever reason, maybe you're a fan of the podcast, whatever it is, whatever stage of business creating or creation you are at, you have to learn to embody your message and your voice. And when I first started, I didn't know what my message was. I didn't have a defined voice, and I still think I'm in very much the process of figuring that out. So don't rush, right? Be patient and learn to embody your message, learn to embody your voice. As always, if you missed this episode with Preston, I know we released it a little while ago. There's so many little gems, little wisdoms. So make sure to watch the entire interview with Preston. I will be sure to link it somewhere here, and you guys will get a chance to check that out. I hope you guys found this video relevant and I found it valuable. As always, like, dislike, subscribe, hit the little bell, because we have so much game-changing content that's gonna help you become a better leader, become a better change maker. We're gonna be in the comment section below, but the question of the day is, when was the last time you prepared for something and what was the result, right? When was the last time you just prepared, whether it was a test, fitness event, video, like, did it help you? Did the preparation help you? And what was the result before and what was the result after? So let me know in the comment section below. With any luck, maybe we'll get Preston involved, and we'll get him involved in the comment section below. But so much love, guys, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Before we wrap up the episode, I got one question for you guys. Have you ever been at a stage in your life where you wanted to pursue a project or you wanted to go on a new adventure, but then you stopped and you thought to yourself, maybe I'm not the right person. Maybe it's not the right time. Maybe I don't have the right skill set, right? I know I've been there so many times, especially when I was first starting out, and I would limit my actions, I would limit what I would do based on my limiting beliefs, based on my version of what is possible. And it took me a long time to kind of understand this idea that our limiting beliefs literally dictate the results that we're getting in our lives. And so if you're not getting the results that you want, whether it's in finances or in relationships or in your health, in your business, whatever department it is, it's probably linked to a certain comfort zone and a certain limiting belief that you have in that area. Well, the good news is I have my good friends Preston Smiles and Alexi Panos, who's running a very unique weekend experience. It's called the Bridge Experience. And this is an immersive weekend where they're looking to change you, literally, at the cellular level, but not just change you, but give you the tools and habits to be able to integrate the best version of yourself, to be able to tackle all those limiting beliefs, to be able to tackle the fears, to be able to tackle all those things that you think about yourselves, and to really step into the best version of yourself. So all you guys got to do to check out the dates of their world tour is go to bridgeexperience.com, and you will see that they are literally touring the world. I know London is coming up. They're coming all the way here in Toronto, Canada, which is absolutely amazing. But if you're watching this later, or you're listening to this later, make sure to go to bridgeexperience.com, go check out the dates, and make sure to grab a seat in one of their exclusive workshops. In fact, if you do that,
I'm gonna make it a little sweeter for you. All you guys gotta do is email me, send me, find a way to send it to me, okay? Your invoice or a print screen that you grabbed a seat at the Bridge Experience. I got a really, really special bonus for those of you that do, that's gonna help you integrate that new world-class mindset of yours that helps you integrate what is actually possible in your lives, in your business. And all you gotta do is email me directly, jay@thejwong.com. So with that, guys, I can't wait to see you at a future event. I hope you guys are crushing it out there. Remember, it's not about changing the world. It is about being a better leader, being a better change maker, so you can change people around you and change their world.